Hey up meods, it is Rowie here. It is Friday and it is time. It's the end of most people's working week. It's actually the beginning of my working week, as it were. I mean, it's when I start getting busy at work, touching my beard plenty already. That really seems to wind people up. So it doesn't really. I could have brushed it beforehand, couldn't I? But it's all good. So yeah, it's Friday, start of the week, and what better way to start your working week, weekend, start your weekend, etc., etc. What a load of old bollocks this has been so far. Then with a double IPA, and we're going not only with any double IPA, we're going for a double IPA from my favourite brewery in the UK. They have been my favourite brewery for a couple of years now. I have mentioned them a few times on the channel, how much I like them. I don't know if I've ever actually put a beer from them on the channel, to be perfectly honest with you. It is MakeMake, and they are in Portsmouth, and this is their Simcoe Universe double IPA. It's part of their Universe series. I believe it's a single hop series. I think this might be the second one. I think it might be the third. I don't know. It's definitely at least the second one, because I know there was a Citra Universe. So yeah, Simcoe, fantastic hop. I think this currently has a 4.3 on Untapped. I have already had this because we did do a MakeMake. I've actually changed my glass up for this one with my MakeMake glass. We did a MakeMake tap takeover at Junkyard a couple of weeks ago, which the guys were in Nottingham for. So they came over. I don't know if anybody came down to it and saw them. I don't know. I know I did. There anyway, weren't I? And they were down to make a home collaboration with Neon Raptor. Yeah, because when I worked for Neon Raptor, we actually went to MakeMake and we did. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like The Comet is Coming or something like that. It was something to do with comets. I remember that much. And it was a lemon and pistachio sour IPA. I don't know what they've done at Neon's end, because obviously I'm no longer at Neon Raptor. But yeah, they've remained my favourite brewery in the UK. So we have got a keg of MakeMake on at Junkyard at the minute. So yeah, and if you live in Nottingham, have a pop down to Neon, and then you can try the collaboration that they've done there. They are normally known for their sours, like sort of sour IPAs. A lot of their beers do contain lactose. This one doesn't. I mean, I say a lot of them do. I'm not basing that on anything. I'm basing that on like the last beer that I had from them had lactose, and that's it. That's all that's based on. So, strike that from the record straight away, as I was talking shite. But let's get it opened. Let's get it in the glass. Let's get a bloody slurp. Lovely can out there. A lot of their designs revolve around space and things like that. I believe MakeMake. I know MakeMake. I think it's like a satellite or something that orbits a planet or a moon, whatever it's called, that orbit planets. But again, don't quote me on that. It could be, it could be a type of cheese. I don't know, but I believe that is what it is. And also, before we get into anything, one thing you will notice about this can, I'm not, it is a 500ml can. None of this shithousery that a lot of people are doing with their 330ml cans. Those little wanky, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Those wanky Red Bull looking sort of energy drink cans. Those are shit. I can't stand them. But yeah, let's get this in the glass. I have already had one can of this, and I have had it on draft a few times while it was on at Junkyard. I mean, so I know what to expect. So the colour on that is looking fantastic. This is going to be a nice New England style, what's the word I'm looking for? No West Coast shite on this one. People pretending they like West Coast beers. West Coast beers suck. And it's not my cleanest glass, I'm not going to lie there, as it is a slightly awkward shape to clean. And I'm a tramp, so there's also that, so that doesn't help matters very much, does it? But let's have a little sniff. Oh, you just know this is going to be soft and juicy. I mean, it's going to be soft and juicy because of the bloody colour like that, do you know what I mean? But little pine, a little bit of resin on there, surprisingly, despite what I've just said about the West Coast being shit, those still are there. There's definitely some apricot, a little bit of plum maybe. Definitely some passion fruit, some lemon, some lime. All the good stuff. This is going to be a good one. So, let's get it bloody slurped, shall we? Oh. If I've said it once on the channel, I'll say it again. They're my favourite brewery in the UK, and that's why that is so soft and juicy. Not a hint of its 8% ABV. Great breakfast beer, etc, etc, etc. A little bit of fresh pineapple in there. Apricot still comes through on that one. Maybe a little bit of raspberry in there as well, to be honest with you. But it's just that mouthfeel, that super thick, creamy mouthfeel. Like, it's up there with the sort of Track Gold Top series, but this one doesn't contain any lactose whatsoever. It's just thick and juicy. It's hella dank. I need to sort of like work out a cool way of, like, whenever I say hella dank, I should get like a little cool sort of thing that comes across and goes hella dank. But that sounds like effort and skill, things that one, I'm too lazy to do, and skill is not something I have. I don't even have the skill to not play with my beard continuously while doing this video. So there's that there, isn't it? So it's just so tasty. Like I've nearly drank a 500ml can. Well, I've drank about half of a 500ml can of double IPA in 3 mouthfuls, and I reckon I can probably sink that in another 2, maybe 3. In fact, I might do that. And let's be honest, we're at that part of the video now where I just talk about how no one watches and no one subscribes, and you know, where I like to throw myself a little pity party. So we're at that point in the video, so I may as well just sort of like finish the beer, shouldn't I? Like, that's the sort of thing Raggy does, isn't it? Oh yeah, then I name drop Raggy, you know, and I don't know if he likes that or not. I'd like to think I'd like to think at least he doesn't hate it, but also he almost certainly doesn't watch this tripe. So I think I am getting a free pass in that respect. So yeah, has everybody got any funky plans for the weekend? I am working, but I am off Sunday, obviously, but because I don't work Sundays. I say obviously, like everybody knows that I don't work Sundays. I mean, I do work some Sundays, but I'm off this Sunday is what I'm saying, basically. Might get some Helldivers in. I've been playing Helldivers 2. That game is badass. It is. I regretted buying my PS5 when I bought it because there were no good games. There's no good games on the PS5. It's a dog shit. It's a dog shit investment. Investment's not even an investment, is it? So I just found myself playing GTA. I've just mainly found myself playing PS4 games on the PS5. I was only really playing Sifu, Bloodborne, because, you know, I got good, you know. I mostly play games like that, but then Helldivers 2 came along. It's basically Starship Troopers, the video game. It is insane. I've been playing it with my friend Logwood. Not his real name, because that would be mental. But yeah, let's have a little sipperoonie. I've enjoyed this video, to be fair. I think what I need to do is I have one sort of safety lager before I do the video. Then I'm kind of like a little bit chill. And then also if I've eaten, I've made some banging kebabs for home today. Yeah, I might try and get a barbecue video up. So I keep on saying that. I've not even I've brought Wingy Wednesdays back once this year. I said it was coming back this year. I've done it once, like 8 months into the year. A lot of dead air there, wasn't it? Just a lot of absolute radio silence. Yeah, well, as always, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's always super, super, super appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, give your boy a like and a subscribe. It's always super, super appreciated. And yeah, I am losing steam. As soon as I think it's going well, I start losing steam, and then I concentrate on how it's losing steam, and then it just goes to shit. And so I think this has been an alright video, to be fair. So I think you probably should give it a like and a subscribe. Check out MakeMake if you live in Portsmouth, that sort of area. If you're also in that area as well, definitely head over to see Staggeringly Good. Staggeringly Good is mint. That's a really, really good brewery as well. I think it's next to the Portsmouth FC football ground. It's also next to this, what is their football ground called? Is it Fratton Park? I don't know. Could be Old Trafford, you know, Anfield, Nottingham Forest football ground. It could be any of them. Yeah, head down to see, well, obviously go to see the guys at MakeMake. Go to see the guys at Staggeringly Good. Go see little Timmy Hula Hoop. Tim Hula Hoop is probably my biggest fan. He loves me on all the sort of social medias. I think he is always commenting on how great and how cool I am. So that's always, you know, that's always super, super awesome, Tim. I'm glad you've probably been watching this all the way through. But yeah, next door to Staggeringly Good as well is this huge like junk emporium, and it's the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you like stupid trashy shit, then go there. Like, I could spend all day rooting through there. It is mint. It is absolutely mint. But yeah, definitely check out MakeMake as well. But yeah, I always say I'll post a link, but I will do it this time. I'll post a link to MakeMake's website. I'll post a link to the Neon Raptor website as well, because their beer isn't out yet, but it probably will be out soon-ish. And yeah, then what's the words I'm looking for? Yeah, check them out. Just check them out. Innit? Do you know what I mean? Check out the web store. Check out some beers. You can get if you are on Bruiser, you can get a MakeMake box on Bruiser, can't you? So that'll be like 8 beers, 500ml cans for like 37, 38 quid. Or more importantly, check out your local bottle shops. Or if they're not in your local bottle shops, you know, ask your local bottle shop man, or, you know, lady, or whoever. Do you know what I mean? Ask your local bottle shop person, your local bottle shop ear, to get you some MakeMake. And you know what all they do? They might say no. But hopefully they'll say yeah. We'll all toss this last couple of minutes. This last minute's been absolute bilge. Unbelievable. I'm going to finish this though. I'll tell you what, double IPA in 12.5 minutes. I can't remember what very reasonably priced as well for a 500ml can. I mean, some people out there will still probably have a baby at the thought, you know, because it'll be more than £3 a can. So they'll probably, you know, shit themselves and eat it at the thought of that. But, you know. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I was never under any impression that it was going to be anything other than from my favourite brewery in the UK, MakeMake. Give your boy a like and subscribe, as always. Like I said, it's always super, super appreciated. And take care of yourselves. Yeah, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Yeah, bye, 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 bye.